Graduation is this weekend, and we have the details for you.
Getting ready to graduate this weekend and looking for information? That's a Wrap Expo took the Student Center by storm on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have all the coverage.
The Career Center, located on the third floor of the Student Center, has a wide range of resources to help you choose wherever you are in your Columbia journey.
How ASL graduates are preparing for graduation, Newsbeat has more.
Curious what's going on behind the scenes as we gear up for Manifest? Stay tuned for more details. Newsbeat starts now. Hello and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Julian Watson.
And I'm Kritz Alvarez. Let's dive into this special Manifest broadcast. Ceremony starting tomorrow, student reporter Connor Dorr has the numbers of all the graduates.
That's Tuesday and Wednesday. Reporter Brandon Eddy has the story.
As we enter the graduating season, many students are preparing for their final send-off into the next chapter of their lives. And to ensure they're fully equipped for this milestone moment, this event has it all covered and then some. That's a Wrap Expo, an incredible event held this past Tuesday and Wednesday at the Student Center where graduating seniors gather to prepare, celebrate, and say goodbye.
I'm here at the Grad Expo. I was able to pick up my honor stone, my veterans cord, also my extra grad tickets. If you do the survey, that was great because I have extra family coming. And then stop by the Career Center and see what other opportunities there are after graduation. And then of course, you get the library perks after you graduate as well.
This goodbye event was not only informational, it also was a chance to reconnect with friends in celebration.
There's so many different booths and tables if you need help with college advising or what to do after graduation, and to go and get your portrait taken if you don't want to do it right after you graduate. It's all been super helpful. It's you can see friends and hang out with people. It's nice.
All in a 2-day span, these seniors were able to get one final taste of their alma mater one last time. If you missed out on this event, don't worry. Tomorrow, Columbia is welcoming its students to pick up those last-minute essentials right before the ceremony to make your graduation day even more extraordinary. Congratulations to the class of 2024. For Newsbeat, I'm student reporter Brandon Eddy.
How much fun did you end up going?
Yes, I did. I got my tickets and my ribbon.
Oh, awesome. I also got a free ticket, so that was nice.
Love it.
Whether you're a senior or just starting your journey at Columbia, the Career Center here is to help guide you towards success. Reporter Alina Paul Castanon has the story.
Are you worried about internships, job opportunities, or are you just not sure where to start? With the end of the semester rapidly approaching, the Career Center has your back with any questions or concerns you may have.
The Career Center, located on the third floor of the Student Center, has a team of advisors with a wide range of experience only an appointment away. 30-minute one-on-one sessions are available Monday through Friday.
A lot of students don't realize that the Career Center relationship can continue and should continue beyond graduation.
The hardest part for many students is sending that first email to an advisor. If you're unsure, the Career Center has other avenues of support that can fit your comfort level.
We have peer coaches that work up front and in front of our office, and so they can help you with your first resume. So if you're a little bit nervous about meeting with an advisor, you can meet with a peer.
You can schedule an appointment with an advisor of your choosing by clicking the Career Center tab on Handshake or by emailing them at careercenter@colum.edu. If you're on campus, you can also schedule an appointment at the front office. My name is Alina Polkasanon, and I'm reporting for TV Newsbeat at Columbia College Chicago.
And it's worth noting that Columbia graduates get access to the Career Center for a year after they graduate.
Yeah, I actually did not know that, so that's actually good
Isn't
information.
that nice? Yeah,
I might
that's
go
great.
after later, so.
Out of over 1,400 Columbia graduates, 10 are expecting to receive American Sign Language English Interpretation Bachelor degrees. Robin Sluzes has more.
Columbia's American Sign Language, or ASL program, is an interpretive degree that focuses on work with and sensitivity to the deaf community, a minority population. ASL, a visual and emotional language, is the third most commonly used language in the United States. Graduation prep for 2 ASL graduates involved gaining new experiences and more.
I have been involved with Practicum, which is working with a mentor and having mentorship opportunities going into the real world with deaf clients.
ASL Jam, a performance-based showcase that provides an opportunity for Columbia's ASL community to use signing artistically, held its 6th session on May 3rd at the Hive.
This year specifically, I took 2 big tests to get state licensed. I only need one of them, but I took both of them. You know, I got a backup plan if I need one.
After graduation, ASL students will be able to interpret between ASL and English creatively to successfully assist their clients. I'm Robin Sluzes, back to TV Newsbeat.
We're fortunate to go to a school that teaches ASL.
Absolutely, I've always wanted to learn it. Curious what's going on behind the scenes as we gear up for Manifest? Stay tuned for details.
Newsbeat sits down with the creative director of Manifest for an exclusive interview.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Every year, students and friends gather around campus for Manifest, but students in the Student Programming Board planning starts in the fall. Reporter Crystalyn Barker takes us behind the scenes of Manifest.
Manifest is the grandest events led by students for students. You may see volunteers all around, especially in the main lot, but the prep has started even before Manifest was announced.
Yeah, so some of our most preliminary discussions began in October, November. So that was when we started looking at options for our site and maximizing the student experience while also balancing budget and just making sure we're not taking on more than we can actually program.
What we like to do is first pick out a theme that at least SPB wants to do. This year we decided to go with disco, considering that we were in the Manifest lot and they're hip hop, so it's kind of like a hip hop versus disco type of vibe.
Although the Student Programming Board holds most accountability for the main stage, student organization interns help out around Manifest to create the experience you see.
Manifest as a whole is ran by student activities and their interns, Eli, Brian, and Fasika. And then of course, Ruby as well is a part of that team as well that does the planning and the design for Manifest. So we're definitely all kind of coexisting with Manifest, but they fully run the show and get all the stuff together logistic-wise. We are mainly in control of the main stage and all the performances you all see.
Manifest setup will look a lot different this year, including a notable change of the movement of the main stage to 623's parking lot instead of Harrison. See you there soon. I'm Crystalline Barker for TV Newsbeat.
Wow, the festival looks so fun. Have you ever been?
I have. The last couple of years, the musical performances have been especially fun.
Oh wow. Who performed last year?
I don't remember the names, but it was a good show. Yeah.
Manifest is today, and Newsbeat has an exclusive interview with the creative director of Manifest. Reporter Andreas Guerra has the story.
TV Newsbeat was able to sit down with creative director of Manifest, Ruby Bean.
My vision for Manifest this year is to highlight a lot of the hard work that every senior has been doing. Since 2020, we have broken through many barriers and boundaries, either in our creative industry or in our personal life, or just in our craft in general. So I wanted the theme to be breakthrough, just to represent all the hard work everyone's been putting in for their 4 years here at Columbia. A lot of experiences that helped prepare me for this were real life freelance opportunities that I've been doing, and it all sort of flows over in the same format. So just previous work, and I always put myself out there and always say yes to any opportunity. So I love it. It's such an honor, and it's such a privilege to be able to share my art with the school at such a grand scale. And I've had a lot of really amazing responsibilities and opportunities to network with parts of the school that I didn't even know existed. And I have an amazing team. I have such a good team. So shout out to my team. And yeah, it's been really fun, and I can't wait to share it with my family. So yeah.
Unfortunately, Manifest was downsized this year to only be on Wabash and getting rid of the parking lot on Harrison. I hope to see you there this week, even though it is smaller, but I hope you could break through graduation to all of my seniors out there. And for the final time, I'm Andres Guerra for TV Newsbeat.
I think I speak for all of us here at the Newsbeat team when I say thank you very much to all of the people at the Student Programming Board who have been working tirelessly to put on a fantastic show for Manifest.
Absolutely, and I love their space.
That looks
so
great.
Artsy.
Looks fantastic. Students are worried about the upcoming budget.
I'm here at Columbia College campus ahead of graduation on Saturday, speaking to students about the future of graduation because of budget cuts. In an email addressed to students in March, Dr. Kim proposed scaling down the commencement ceremony that is currently held at Ari Crown Theater.
I feel like our graduation compared to other schools is a little underwhelming.
The college is currently battling a growing deficit of $38 million, which sat at $19 million prior to last semester's 7-week-long union strike.
I thought it was going to be like a breeze. I thought it was going to be really cool. I was just going to get through my 4 years and I'll be good.
Cuts will also affect Columbia's arts festival, Manifest, which takes place during the last day of school and spans over 7 blocks in Chicago's South Loop.
Manifest is so important and is such a big celebration of our work, and is kind of one of the things that makes Columbia special.
With Manifest and graduation already planned this year, the school says no changes will affect students graduating in 2024.
I think it's more not about exactly where it is, it's more about quality, not quantity. You can have a really wonderful, funky graduation here, anywhere.
Cuts will happen September 1st, 2024 and run through fiscal year 2025. I'm Emma Hutchinson from Newsbeat.
Wow, I feel so fortunate to be graduating this year.
Me too, and the show that they put on at graduation is second to none. I went last year and they had 4 bands and lots of special singing and stuff.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a good time. The Get Up, Stand Up exhibit is taking over the Student Center. It highlights Chicago's impact on the anti-apartheid movement. Coming up next.
Columbia College Chicago upholds the tradition of graduation cap decoration through its makerspace. Newsbeat has more.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? It's a question every student dreads. Stay tuned as our reporters take us around campus to get the scoop on how Columbia College students are envisioning their futures. You may be surprised by some of the answers.
Graduating seniors have ended their last semester.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but one of the teachers was Miss Araceli. She gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll sit there with you until you get it. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Graduating seniors have ended their last semester by commemorating the 30th anniversary of South Africa's former president, Nelson Mandela. Student reporter Jasmine Walker has a story.
Seniors taking the Gallery Management Practicum course have been studying Chicago's impact on the anti-apartheid movement while gaining the necessary skills needed to plan, curate, design, install, and manage a full exhibition. The semester-long research project is comprised of archival materials like t-shirts, flyers, photos, and banners, all which have been digitized by Columbia College's Archives and Special Collections Department.
I learned a little bit of what it means to handle valuable piece of art, the history behind it, the meaning behind it, working with artists.
Apartheid was the legal separation of Black and white South Africans that sparked a global movement in nearly every country around the world.
I'm actually working on a thesis right now that I think ties in very closely to the topic. The overall theme is the limits of representation after the Holocaust, but seeing how genocide and trauma impacts art making.
Unlike many exhibits you've seen on campus, Get Up Stand Up is specifically funded by the Council of Independent Colleges Humanities Research for the Public Good Grant. This exhibit will be on display at Manifest and will run until the end of September. Be sure to visit the Student Center near the Tech Bar. I'm student reporter Jasmine Walker with the Newsbeat at Columbia College, Chicago.
What a powerful exhibit. Are you planning on attending?
Absolutely. I'll be going and seeing it after this.
You have to let me know how it goes.
Absolutely. Columbia College Chicago upholds the tradition of graduation cap decorations through the Makerspace. Student reporter Jasmine King has more.
As the class of 2024 prepares for their upcoming graduation, one thing that they need to check off of their to-do list is decorating their graduation cap. This past Tuesday and Wednesday, the Makerspace hosted a grad cap decoration event in the Student Center, where students were able to express their individuality and creativity while decorating their caps.
We decided to do it in the Makerspace just because it is such a creative environment and we do already have lots of craft supplies and stuff on hand, so it just seemed like a natural progression, especially at an art school. It's really cool to see all the different stuff that people come up with.
Grad cap designs can be inspired by anything, whether it's your personality, style, humor, or interest.
I did mine based off of a video game I've been playing recently. I went ahead and kind of took one of the portraits, kind of put in my own vision of myself in the game. I just thought it was really fun to kind of make my own cloak, make it more designed for the graduation.
I'm gonna try and make it look like a Hollywood Walk of Fame tiles. I actually was at a friend's apartment and she showed me her cap and I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know that we could decorate them, and she really went all out, so I kind of just wanted to have something on mine so that I could have something to show for myself.
All those caps look amazing. If you weren't able to attend, it's okay because you can still decorate them at home. Remember to have fun and be creative. After all, you are the one who has to wear them. It can be as complicated or simple as you want to. Just take a look at mine. For TV Newsbeat, I'm student reporter Jasmine King.
It's always fun seeing how people decorate their caps. Did you decorate yours?
I did. It's a picture of Frank Sinatra, and it says, "I did it my way."
I love that. You have to show me after.
Absolutely.
Have you been asked the question, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Our student reporter, Amari Flowers, went around campus seeking student answers.
As students, we have heard these questions so many times. What do you want to be when you grow up? What are your plans after graduating? And the infamous one, where do you see yourself in 10 years? A variety of answers to the infamous question came about as we asked students here at Columbia College Chicago, some even unable to answer the question themselves.
Honestly, I guess I'll never know, but where I would like to be in 10 years is just like doing what I love, I guess, which is just like making movies, being a director. Hopefully, like, I'm doing my first movie.
Definitely outside of Chicago, I would hope to be working as a production designer, probably in movie sets, but also I would be willing to work in like music videos.
When trying to answer the age-old question, be ambitious yet realistic. Imagine your future and have fun with it. Start small and set goals for yourself.
Well, in 10 years, I would like to be maybe writing independently as a screenwriter. I've kind of started doing research into fellowships, career programs, and things like that. And I'm enrolled in one that will maybe get me in front of people in the industry to kind of connect me to an entry-level job that would help me get to that goal.
It's okay if you can't answer the question. After all, we're only humans and we can't see into the future. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Probably relaxing in my mansion after opening 3 studios in 3 different states. For TV Newsbeat, I'm student reporter Amari Flowers.
So, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Such a good question. Hopefully I'll be traveling. I'd like to be married by that time. And doing something revolving around ministry would be really cool. Serving others, I think that's definitely on there. What about you?
That's a beautiful answer. Well, only time will tell, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you a student getting ready to graduate? Find out what tips college graduates who have already done it have to offer about moving on from college into the real world. And coming up, we'll hear from graduating journalism and photojournalism students who have been a part of Newsbeat for the last 15 weeks.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Are you a graduating senior? Find out what experienced grads have to say about making the jump from college to the real world by listening to them give tips.
As graduation season is upon us, we have reached out to alumni and faculty members to share some words of wisdom to this year's graduates. Here at Columbia College Chicago, seniors are looking forward to graduation, but most importantly, are nervous and ready to begin their next chapter of their life.
I do work for the Career Center, so I see how important it is to utilize, getting your resume and cover letter done. Also to, if you can, and it's, I know all students don't have the opportunity to get an internship, but if you can, it would be good to get an internship.
Although it may be stressful, it's important for seniors to have their resume and portfolio ready in order to begin looking for a job, and most importantly, for students to be patient when finding a job.
That's one thing that I noticed I did to myself was, I graduated, and the following week, I'm just adding so much pressure. I need a job. I need to be in the industry. I need to be in someone's studio. And while all of those may be, of course, true because you want to, get in alignment with your career, you still want to give yourself time and grace to figure everything out. And that's what I say. Just it's all going to fall into the right places. Just give yourself time. Like, don't overthink it, and everything is going to happen.
We wish all students the best as they navigate through the professional world, and most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2024. I'm Abad Vikas from Newsbeat, Columbia College, Chicago.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely ready to make the shift from going to school to contributing to the real world.
Oh, absolutely. And if I had to give my own advice, I'd also say take it easy and give yourself grace. Senior fashion students at Columbia are working hard to put together an outfit for their big day. Student reporter Jordan Reese has more.
Graduation is around the corner, and seniors across campus are eager to find the perfect outfit as they prepare to walk the stage.
Fashion students across Columbia are taking total control of their outfits by creating them entirely from scratch.
I do want to embellish my graduation cap with shells because I'm from South Carolina and I grew up by the beach. And I feel like showing that I was this like kind of small town beachgoer going to like the big city and like graduating from a college in the big city, I want to like kind of pay homage that way to my hometown and like show them like, you can get out. You can do it too.
So my outfit will be in the traditional Chile Poblana style. I am Mexicana, but I'm also indigenous. I am what was called Aztec, but we go in Mexica, and this is a typical outfit for like a special occasion. So it's a huipil. So the huipil is in the style of Puebla. I'm from Puebla. And you can see in the embroidery that there is mountains, and it tells a map of my hometown. It has villages, it has mountains, it even has constellations. To the untrained eye, it might just look like a bunch of squiggles, but it tells a story of our ancestors, our former land, and to where we are now in the present.
Whether it's store-bought or handmade, fashion has always been more than just clothes. For some students, it's a way of self-expression and a way to incorporate themselves in their work. For TV Newsbeat, I'm student reporter Jordan Reese.
Columbia has so many talented students. I love the Puebla outfit.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And I love that she had a story behind it, and a lot of thought and preparation went into it.
Absolutely.
Even though graduating and moving on can be sad, there are also some positive things waiting for these seniors, like new and amazing job opportunities. Reporter Charles Ryan has more on the story.
With another year in the books, the 2024 Newsbeat crew gets ready to graduate this coming weekend. Over the past 15 weeks, these seniors have learned how to write scripts, make news packages, anchor on camera, and even run the show on the technical side. And now these seniors get ready to graduate and move on to new careers.
Hi, I'm Olivia Cohen. I'm graduating with a degree in journalism. After graduation, I will be joining Report for America, a nonprofit news organization where I will be working as an energy and environmental reporter.
Hi, I'm Jordan Reese. I will be graduating with a degree in broadcast journalism. And after graduation, I have planned to work for WREX in Rockford, Illinois, which is their NBC affiliate. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing, but it might be an MMJ or a producer, but I will be there after graduation.
Seeing these seniors leave will be sad, though, but knowing they have great opportunities waiting for them right after graduation and in the future helps make the process of saying goodbye just a little bit easier. For TV Newsbeat, for the last time, I'm student reporter Charles Ryan.
It makes me so happy to see so many people already have jobs lined up.
Oh, it's amazing. We have a very talented team here at Newsbeat.
I agree.
Well, thank you very much for tuning into this very special broadcast for Manifest.
Good luck and congratulations to all seniors graduating tomorrow.
I'm Julian Watson.
And I'm Kurtz Alvarez. Have a fantastic summer.